All right, so this is my second video in a row, pretty much posting my losses and doing a trade review on them. So last night, I pretty much lost $3,000 in 30 minutes. So I have 5 XFA accounts through TopStep, right? Funded accounts, $50,000. And I lost $600 on each account. So that brought out about a $3,000 loss. So I'm going to do a trade review, show you what trades that I took, what mistakes I made, what my thesis was behind it, and then the overall view, the lessons that I learned, and what I can do next time to apply these lessons and all that good stuff, right? But before we get started, if you're a struggling trader looking to find consistency in the markets, to perfect consistency, have a solid foundation, great back-end processes, learning how to journal to make consistent profits in the market, I do offer one-on-one coaching under Strong Trading. The link is in the bio. We have a great deal going on right now. Click on that link, visit the website. It'll explain everything that we'll be teaching you, showing you, and everything. Book a call with us, and we'll be here waiting for you. All right. So going on to the trade review, right? This was the Asian session last night on MNQ. So what I did was I made let me grab my handy dandy. So I made a resistance, line, and then made a support line within the first 5 minutes of market open, right, for the Asian session. So as you can see, we broke out of resistance. I was looking for a clean push up and then a retest, making this resistance support. And then I wanted price action to pretty much show me if we're going to continue in the up direction. So as you can see, we got a nice little tap right here. I saw us bounce right there and I entered right here. Okay. So let me clear my screen. All right. So I entered about right here on this candle. Okay. My stop was going to be at the bottom of this pivot right here. All right. And then my entry was right there. And I normally go for a 2-to-1 risk reward ratio, which is right here. Okay. So my stop loss is at the bottom of this candle. And I'll mark that. Yep. That's my stop loss at the bottom of this candle right here. And as you can see, I immediately got stopped out. If you look at my last video, I always talk about how good it is to be stopped out fairly quickly. You want to get stopped out very fast. You don't want a trade to drag on forever and then you eventually get stopped out. Like, that's not ideal. You don't want to be in profit and then you didn't take profits and then boom, you get stopped out. Like, that's not really ideal. If you want to go through a loss, you want it to be almost immediate, very quick. Okay. That was about a $450 loss right there. I did add to my position because I was pretty convicted. Like, this was a pretty, solid setup. We got a solid displacement up here. Boom. We touched that new support and we got to push up. So I entered. I thought that was a pretty high quality shot. And this is a probability based loss. This isn't a possibility based loss. And the difference between a probability based loss and a possibility based loss, probability means you executed your system flawlessly. It looked amazing, just like this, and it just turned out to be a loser, right? And then possibility-based loss is pretty much you hoping, right? Or you think that there's a possibility that you can make a shit ton of money on this trade, right? And once you think that that is a possibility-based loss, you probably didn't follow your rules, and that is how you blow up an account. All right, so moving on to the second trade. Okay, cool. So as you can see, this was my first loss, minus $450. And then my second loss was right here. So as you can see, my first loss was $450. Now, because I got stopped out, my mind, mentally, I'm thinking that we're going to the downside, right? So as we get stopped out, we can see that we got right back into this 5-minute range right here, right? And I did the same mistake that I did yesterday, right? Because I'm hard-headed. So we broke back into the range. Then we retested this once support, now possibly resistance again, right? Got a nice little pivot right there. Got a push down. I entered right there. And then I was going to go for low a day, at least that or a 1 to 2R, okay? So if I do a short position, I entered right here. Top of this pivot right here was going to be my stop loss. So boom, the top of that pivot. And then a 1 to 2R would have been right here. But if this would have turned out to be a solidified downtrend, I would have aimed all the way down to the low of day, which is a 1 to 3.18 R. So every $100 that I risk, I would have made $318. So that's pretty solid. But as you can see, I got stopped out quick as fuck, right? Like that was super quick. So that was a negative $150 loss, and I pretty much called it for the day. So that's how I lost $600 within 30 minutes from 6 p.m. April 10th all the way to 6:30 April 10th. $3,000 gone. Now, the reason why I show you my losses so confidently and I'm completely fine with it is because I want you guys to be able to witness how probabilities play out. And what do I mean by this? I want to show you my losses to show you that when my future YouTube videos come out and I show you these big gainers and these wins that I get, I had to go through these losses and survive these losses in order to reach those highly profitable days, right? You can't start a business without investing some type of money first, right? You can't start a t-shirt business and sell t-shirts without buying the materials. These are the losses or the investments, I would like to call them, in order to reach these profits. You can't just get straight profits every time. So as long as these are probability-based losses, these losses are necessary and show you that your system is actually working. If you did 1,000 backtested trades and you're very well prepared and well versed in knowledge in your simple system or your trading system, right? You should know what your loss expectancy is, not only your win or profit expectancy. So as long as your system is yielding your loss expectancy as well, it shall yield your profit expectancy too. Okay. So as long as you're getting these expected probability-based loss, not possibility, probability, flawless execution, and they just didn't work out just because no system is 100% guaranteed, this is a good thing. So I'm getting these losers out the way. Okay. I'm getting these losers out the way. These are my investments. This is the door that I have to go through in order to reach my profits. And I just wanted to show you guys this because I want you to witness how probabilities play out as long as you keep these accounts alive. That's why risk management is so important. It's all about staying power. It's all about keeping the accounts alive. It's all about not blowing up so your system actually has a chance to yield you the positive expectancy that you pretty much found out during 1,000 backtested trades. Okay. So yeah, $3,000 loss. I want to show you this. Losses are necessary. It's a necessity. And you will start to see videos of me making way more than this. But I want you to know that you have to go through this door first. And I wanted to be the first one to show you and be very transparent about it. So like I said before, if you're looking for a trading coach, go to strongtrading.com. You can ask for Lawrence or Tanner. Follow me on Instagram at Lawrence the Investor. All the links are in the description below. Hit like, subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow.